From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for April 8th, 2026. These are the stories we are covering at this hour. A Trump administration official speaking on condition of anonymity told the Washington Post Tuesday that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has been misrepresenting the U.S. position in its war with Iran in his conversations with President Donald Trump. Pete is not speaking truth to the president, the source told the paper. As a result, the president is out there repeating misleading information. Specific points of contention include Hegseth's claim that the U.S. has overwhelmingly destroyed Iran's missile and drone program. In reality, more than half of the country's missiles reportedly remain intact. The U.S. also does not have complete control of Iranian skies, contrary to Hegseth's assertions. The deeply alarming revelation comes as Trump threatens to commit war crimes in his war of choice against the country, and on Tuesday said a whole civilization will die tonight if Iran doesn't yield to his threats. As an addendum to this story, we just want to add that Iran and the United States have reached a ceasefire agreement, and for the next couple of weeks, the Strait of Hormuz will be opening and shipping of oil and other natural resources that are needed should be able to resume unabated. Turning to education news from Texas. Biblical stories like Jonah and the whale would be required reading for Texas public school students under proposals that are putting the state at the center of another contentious wrangling over the role of religion in classrooms. Religious leaders, teachers, parents, and students spent hours Tuesday before the state education board arguing about the reading list for the state's 5.4 million kindergartners to 12th graders. The debate is part of widening efforts in the U.S. to incorporate religion in schools, mostly in Republican-led states, driving legislation and legal action. Nationally, President Donald Trump has pledged to protect and expand religious expression in public schools. In Texas, a red state that is home to about 1 in 10 of the nation's public school students, often helps set that agenda. Texas became the first state to allow chaplains in 2023, and just last year, a Republican-led mandate that the Ten Commandments be displayed in public schools took effect in the state, although around 24 districts took them down because of a lawsuit. In other news, Colorado quarterback Dominique Ponder had a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit for driving under the influence when he died in a single car crash near Boulder, according to the autopsy report from the Boulder County Coroner's Office. Ponder, age 23, was killed early on March 1st when he lost control on a curve and hit a guardrail. The car he was driving, a 2023 Tesla, struck an electrical line pole and rolled down an embankment. His blood alcohol level was 0.167, according to the autopsy report. The limit is 0.08. There is a lower limit of 0.05 for driving while ability impaired. Ponder was pronounced dead at the scene. The autopsy report lists multiple blunt force injuries as the cause of death and accident as the manner of death. On Tuesday, the Colorado State Patrol said it's conducting a comprehensive investigation which would take a look at factors such as speed, impairment, distracted driving, and more. And in Pennsylvania news, a 19-year-old admitted to drinking before he caused a crash that killed a teenager and injured two other passengers in Cambria County, Pennsylvania State Police said. According to a public information release report from state police, the 19-year-old man was driving a Nissan Rogue on Beaver Valley Road in Clearfield Township around 5 a.m. on Saturday when he failed to negotiate a turn and crashed. Police said a juvenile passenger was pronounced dead at the scene. Two more passengers were taken to the hospital, one by helicopter and another by ambulance, troopers said. Police didn't release the other passengers' ages. While at the scene, police said they learned that the driver was under the influence of alcohol, which he admitted to drinking. Police said the 19-year-old suffered a suspected minor injury but wasn't taken to the hospital. The Glendale School District identified the boy killed as 12th grader Carter Gallagher. According to Gallagher's obituary, the 17-year-old was the class president and a varsity football player who loved the outdoors, fishing, and music. He had plans to join the Army someday, his obituary said. The Glendale School District said that counselors would be at the school on Tuesday for any students or employees who needed help. Our condolences, thoughts, and prayers go out to Carter's family and friends as they navigate this loss, the superintendent's letter said. Thank you for your continued support as we come together as a school community during this difficult time. That's the news at this hour. If you are watching our news videos on YouTube, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.